Hi, I'm Andy and this is Investing Book Highlights. There's a large range of investing books to choose from. My videos will make it easy for you to pick your next one. Mastering the Market Cycle was the 29th investing book I read. Written by Howard Marks in 2018, it has 336 pages and I made highlights on 28 pages. At the very least, you've got to know that the cycles of the bull and bear markets will continue as long as there's a stock market. And while this sounds like basic investing knowledge, watch my video on Howard Marks' book, The Most Important Thing Illuminated. One of the highlights I discuss in that video is where Howard mentions that every decade or so, investors decide that the bull and bear market cycle is over. Investors begin believing that whichever market they are currently in will be the market that continues onward. Now, do you think market cycles are basic investing knowledge? I don't. It's not just the bull and bear market cycles Howard writes about. He discusses various market cycles that investors need to be aware of. Considering he's devoted an entire book to different market and investing cycles, investors should take note and learn about them too. I'd recommend this book to intermediate investing book readers and above. No investor will go wrong with this book. I'm constantly surprised when I read Howard's work. I expect that at some stage in my reading, he will start writing at an advanced level, and I'll be lost. But Howard has a writing style that is full of great content and understandable. The first highlight comes from page 45. The little I do know about cycle timing gives me a great advantage relative to the majority of investors. So Howard writes a whole book about market cycles, and yet here he uses the word little to describe his knowledge of them. He then states that this little knowledge gives him a great advantage over the majority of investors. It really worries me that investors are in the market without this basic knowledge. What it means for those of us with this knowledge is that it makes us better investors and hopefully investors with more successful portfolios. The second highlight is from page 266. We can't create great opportunities to time the market through our understanding of cycles. Rather, the market will decide when we'll have them. The only downside to having this knowledge about market cycles is that we can't do anything about when we can use it. We know cycles exist, we know they'll occur, we just don't know the when. But that's okay. The market will, in time, present us with opportunities, and that's when we use the knowledge we have about them to take advantage of them. The final highlight comes from page 290. The basic reason for the cyclicality in our world is the involvement of humans. When the market is taken over by the machines, market cycles will end. There'll be no more human emotions getting in the way of investing. There'll be no more fear and there'll be no more greed. A company's stock price will reflect its real value, which will be accurate all day, every day, and value investing will cease to exist. I don't think that will happen either. Because we are humans with human emotions investing in the market, we need to learn about the market cycles and implement that knowledge into our investing, making us better investors. Thank you, Howard Marks, for writing Mastering the Market Cycle. In each video, I tally up the cost of the books I've read. As this was book 29, the total cost is $826.02, and that's in Australian dollars. To help build this channel, click like and subscribe. Leave a comment or question below and I'll be sure to follow up. And I hope your day is full of highlights.